Hey, what is going on, guys? And welcome to OBC Football, where today we're having the first of my new weekly previews and predictions for the Premier League. Starting with the Friday night football, Manchester United versus Leicester City. This match is going to be a close call. Quite a very close call, actually. I'm not entirely sure on how it's who's going which way. I've put United to finish third in my prediction, so I should put them to win. But I'm not going to. Leicester 1, Manchester United 1. That is... Secondly, tomorrow. The early kick-off tomorrow is Newcastle versus Spurs. This match is between two of the weakest transfer windows of the season. This match is. Newcastle didn't do very well, didn't do much business at all. Not any good business, at least. And Spurs made no business at all. They didn't bring anyone in. But based on the squads that they have got, I've got to give the advantage to Tottenham 2-0. With Harry Kane breaking his August duck. Next match is Bournemouth versus Cardiff City, the first of the 3 p.m. games. And it's always a tight one with the newly promoted teams, because you never know what to expect from them. But I think I do. But having watched the Championship last season, I do know what to expect from Cardiff, and that's not much. Bournemouth 1, Cardiff City 0. Next up, Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Fulham again, a newly promoted team. I'm not sure what to expect from. Fulham beat my Aston Villa team in the playoff finals to get into the Prem. So, of course, they've got the playoff win. Playoff teams always struggle the most. But I don't think that's going to happen this season. Fulham 2, Crystal Palace 1. Huddersfield versus Chelsea. So, going to be a pretty one-sided affair in my opinion. Despite Chelsea looking very weak this season in their opening match against Man City in the Community Shield, I think they're still stronger than Huddersfield. And it's going to be Huddersfield 0, Chelsea 2. Watford versus Brighton is a match which I don't care about, to be honest. I think this is going to be the match which is last on the match of the day schedule, because I think it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Next up, we have Wolves versus Everton. This is a very exciting match. Two of the teams which I think to shockingly get high in the table. Everton 5th, Wolves 8th. And they're clashing on the first day of the season. This is going to be perfect. But who do I give the edge to? Because I think Everton are going to underestimate the Wolves squad. Wolves 3, Everton 1. On to the Sunday fixtures. On Sunday, the early kickoffs are Liverpool versus West Ham. This match is going to be an interesting one because Liverpool I've put as semi-par with Man City at the top of the table. But it all depends on how well they actually play, because that's the one thing with Liverpool. You never know how they're going to play. But in this match against a West Ham team that will probably struggle to get out of the gates, I'm going to say Liverpool 2, West Ham 0. The other half-one game on Sunday is Southampton versus Burnley. Another game which doesn't have much at stake because these are two very mid-card teams. Mid-table teams. Geez, wrong channel. And with no predictions for this, Southampton 1, Burnley 1. And then we are on to the main match for the weekend, the biggest match, and it's also the last match this weekend. 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, Arsenal versus Manchester City. The champions versus a Wenger-less Arsenal. The Arsenal-less. It's going to be a close match, I feel, because these two teams are both incredible. But I have to give Man City the edge. Arsenal 1, Man City 2. So those are my predictions for this week. How do you think I did? And what would you change? What results would you change? I've been OBC Football. Bye.